Hello YouTube, Mountainous here, and today I have a special video for you. Today I'll be doing an unboxing and a bike build video for the Stranger Things Special Edition Mongoose Bmx bike that Max rides in Season 3 of Stranger Things. This bike was super hard to find. It was released by Target stores, and I'm pretty sure there were only 500 released, like some of the other previous Stranger Things bikes. Some stores got them, some didn't get them at all, some released them early, and they sold out fast. Now you can find them on eBay for $400, $700, and even $1,000 people are asking for these bikes. I have one new one at home in Illinois at my mom's, new in the box, and my brother picked this one up on eBay for me for around $300, and I'm going to build it and show you what it's all about. So this bike here was purchased off eBay, but the other one I have that's new in the box in Illinois at my mom's, that was actually purchased at a Target store. Now you'll see Max riding this bike in Season 3 of Stranger Things. Max, also known as Mad Max on the show, is from Texas. Her name is SADIE Sink. She moves to Hawkins, becomes part of the crew that hunt down the Demogorgon, and she loves to play video games and ride skateboards. Well guys, it's time to cut this box open. Oh yeah, baby. Well, there it is, the Mad Max Mongoose Special Edition BMX bike, Stranger Things. Let's get this out and take a look at it. Well, here it is, the Mad Max Mongoose. It comes out of the box. The handlebars are zip tied to the bike. There's the seat. That has pedals and pegs, I'm sure. The pads. There's everything right there that comes out of the box. Now I'm going to shut the camera off, cut all these zip ties, and get everything laid out. There it is with all the packing taken away. Now all you got to do to assemble this bike is put the handlebars on and tighten the stem and adjust it. Add the pedals and put the front wheel on. Add the seat. And there's the pedals, pegs, pads, owner's manual, etc. that comes with the bike. I'm going to start building this bike and tell you a little bit about it. Check that out on the top tube. It's Mad Max's high score from her favorite video game on the show. That sticker will be hidden by the pad once I put it on. Now today when I put the pedals on, I'm just going to hand tighten them because I got a new set of Odyssey twisted yellow pedals coming, and so I'm just going to lightly tighten them. But I will grease the other pedals before I put them on. You should always grease your pedals before you install them. Now these mags look pretty cool, and they do appear to have sealed bearings, which is awesome. Now this bike does come with a chain guard, reflectors, and a kickstand, but I will be removing those in the future when I get my yellow Odyssey twisted pedals. But for today's bike build, I'll leave them on. Today I'm just building the bike and I'll show you the completed bike, but I'll do future videos on this bike breaking down all the parts, talking about the pros and cons of each part, and there will also be a test ride video showing me ride it for the first time, so stay tuned for that. And for those of you who don't know about the show Stranger Things on Netflix, you need to go check it out. It's 3 seasons long so far, and it's a great show. It takes place in the 80s, and this is what a BMX bike would have looked like in the 80s. This is a retro reproduction of an 80s Mongoose BMX racing bike. I'm checking out the welds on this frame. The welds are actually looking pretty good. That's awesome. The first thing I'm going to do is put some grease on the bottom of this seat tube and install it into the frame using a 5mm Allen wrench. Well, I put a little grease in the seat tube and on the bottom of the seat post. And I'm just going to put it in and semi-snug it for now. I can tighten it more later. That's good for now. The next step is to get the stem in, and I took it out and added a little grease to the stem and put a little bit in the head tube as well. I also added grease to the 4 stem bolts there to the threads, so if I ever need to adjust it later in the future, they'll unscrew easy and not rust shut. Well, now that it's greased, I'm going to go ahead and put the stem in, and I'm going to tighten it using a 13mm socket. Now I'm just going to tighten this semi-snug. I'm not going to tighten it all the way, as I can adjust that later. Now because of this spotlight here that I'll adjust later and move it forward, it was in the way of my stem bolts, so I just went ahead and put the handlebars in here off camera and just loosely tighten these 4 bolts. Now I'm going to snug them up just a little bit, but I won't over tighten them because there will be a final adjustment. I just put the bars and seat on first so I can flip the bike upside down and put the wheels and pedals on. Okay, I can snug that up later. Alright guys, I'm going to put the wheel and the front forks here. I'm going to shut the camera off and grease these, and then when I turn the camera back on, you'll see me tightening the wheel up. Alright guys, I'm putting the nuts on there. The threads are greased. I'm going to snug all the bolts up later. I'm just getting everything semi-tight for now, and then I'll give everything a final tightening before I take it out on its test ride. And remember, I got those yellow Odyssey twisted pedals coming, so I'm just putting these pedals on and finger tightening them, because the first time I take it out and ride it, I will have the yellow Odyssey pedals on it. So I'm just putting these on for looks for now. Alright, we got both pedals on. Now I can flip the bike upside down, adjust the light, the handlebars, and put the pads on. The bike did come with pegs, but I'm not going to run them. I will save them though. I tightened my seat clamp. I also tightened my stem and my stem bolts. Now all I got left to do is throw the pads on and adjust the brakes. While I had the camera off, I adjusted both brakes. Those old school brakes are not easy to adjust. I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off, air up the tires, give her a wipe down, put the pads on, and I'll show you what she looks like complete. I also took the time to just tighten every bolt on the bike so that everything is tight and ready to go. Oh yeah, baby, there it is, the Demogorgon Slayer, the Mongoose Max BMX bike. Check it out. That thing is awesome. Look at that. Well, stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be doing a video talking about all the parts, pros and cons. And then there will be another video coming out that'll be the test ride, the first time I take it out. And by then it'll have the yellow Odyssey pedals on it. Oh yeah, baby. This is awesome. I'm going to take a few photos. Until the next one, Mountainous out.